Some things, guys, you're going to have to fast. You're going to have to fast. Remember, Jesus said this kind comes out only by prayer and fasting. There's certain things that you may find yourself in, whether it's soul ties or habits, things that you're doing, strongholds that you suffer with. You can't seem to stop no matter how hard you're trying to stop. You're going to have to fast, my friend. When you're a child of God, certain things require fasting. I want to let you know that when I ended a relationship, the Lord called me to a fast. I was hungry for this fast though, because the way the Lord came in and rescued me out of that whole situation, I call it a rescue because that's just what it feels like. I wasn't being physically abused or anything like that. I wasn't in danger or anything like that. But definitely the spiritual warfare and the thing that was going on was heavy. It was deep. I didn't see it as spiritual warfare at the time, but coming out of it, I realized that's what it was. Okay. But I needed to be rescued out of that because I was trapped, I felt. You understand? I'm like, Lord, how am I going to do X, Y, Z? Lord, Lord, Lord. And the Lord just showed up, right? And it was like, I felt this peace, guys, that was so surreal. I was like, yo, really? I knew it was the Lord because it was so sudden. I literally felt the presence of the Lord in the room. I felt God. I felt the Lord around me, just had his arms around me because I immediately felt such peace. Anyway, moving right along, the relationship ended, all of that, broke it off, moved ahead. But guys, I did not want to lose that.
His peace.
I knew, and I realized God showed me there's so much that I needed I need to be cleansed. Guys, never get out of a relationship and just jump into another person's life or just open yourself up like that. It's not fair to you, and it's especially not fair to that other person. You want to give that person your best and your all. You cannot have your best and your all just having been in a long-term relationship with somebody or however long, and now you just go into this next person. You never want to take any elements of your past or your ex with you. You don't want to take residue of your ex with you into any relationship. You don't want anyone who a man or woman of God to come into your life and you still got, sock puppet of your ex in your life, in your heart, in your mind. Not only that, guys, you just want to be free. And so, guys, I'm giving you this example, but it could be anything. Think about if you're drinking, the stronghold of drinking, smoking, anger, sexual bondage, whatever it may be. And so, guys, let me tell you, I wanted that. I want to keep that peace that God gave to me. And I prayed. I sought him out. And the Lord called me to a 30-day absolute fast. Now, guys, this may not be what God will have you on right away. Now, I was able to do the 30-day absolute, which means I had nothing but water for 30 whole days. But let me put this to you. That's not something that everybody can just do. And the only reason why I was able to do that was because throughout my years with the Lord and really trying to serve him, I learned how to fast. He taught me how to fast. The Lord literally taught me how to fast. He didn't put me on any big fasts. He put me on little ones. Like, okay, once every Monday, you fast for, let's say, an hour, 2 hours. You skip breakfast, you fast for an hour, you end your fast. He taught me how to fast. Then I moved from an hour to half a day. Then I was able to eventually go from where it was from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then it was 2 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes I just did juice. Sometimes it was liquid. Sometimes it was just veggies. But the Lord taught me how to fast. And I have a video that's called Fasting 101 for Beginners. So I say all that to say the Lord was able to call me to a 30-day absolute fast because I have done it, but I've done fasting before. I've fasted. He taught me. All right. So it wasn't like just out the box doing that. And so, guys, when I fasted, I sought the Lord. I was so hungry for him. I love the peace that he had given me. The peace felt so strange. I was like, why am I not crying? Why am I not tripping? like I'm looking to act out or something, like to be mad and to crumble. It never happened. And guys, I prayed and I sought the Lord. I got in the word. It wasn't anything dramatic. I wasn't rolling and acting out. I just would get up and pray. I prayed when the Lord told me to. I prayed and I sought the Lord, and I fixed my mind that, Lord, I want you. This fast wasn't, Lord, help me get over him. Oh, Lord, help my heart. No, it was like, God, I want you. I don't want nothing else but you. I want you. Lord, this peace you came and you got me. I want you. I'm so sorry, Lord, for disobeying you. My focus was God. And when I focused on him, in 30 days, I'm here to tell you, the Lord did the miraculous. He exceeded anything I could have asked for. He showed me so many things about myself and my life and my past and the people whose lives I had touched, people who had hurt. He even showed me my fault in the relationship. He showed me things about my ex and people, just stuff. And he showed me who he was. During that time, my brothers and sisters, I learned so much. I experienced during that time the most surreal and supernatural encounters ever. I remember reading Colossians 3:1-2 that says, set your mind on things above where Christ is seated at the right hand of the Father. And I literally prayed during that fast. And I said, God, what is above? I know heaven's above, but if you're telling us to seek what's above, what's above? And guys, that night I went to sleep and the Lord he took me and showed me. It was joy. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you real quick. In my dream, I was in this field. Looks like a meadow. There are all these, little animals there. It wasn't a lot. But I remember just seeing some animals in different parts. I was walking around. Can't say I can really distinguish what animals I saw. And it wasn't like I saw anything unusual either. And so as I'm walking around the field, suddenly I was just picked up. I felt myself picked up. Suddenly I was just up in this place that was beautiful. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any pearly gates. I was just sitting. I was sitting on the bluest floor. It was like glass. It was glass. The most beautiful floor I've ever seen. The most beautiful clouds I've ever seen. And I'm like, this floor is gorgeous. And how I knew it was glass is because when I looked up, I saw the most beautiful sky I'd ever seen and the most beautiful clouds in the sky. And I realized that's what I was seeing, what I'm sitting on. It was glass. It was clear. The place, all I felt was peace and joy. And it was like I was up there for a little bit, and then it was like I was brought back down. But the way I was brought back down, it was like if I was in the arm of someone. You know when you hold your child up in your arms, and then you kind of just toss them up a little bit and let them fall in your arm, and they giggle. I remember having this giggle, this bubbly giggle in this vision, because as I was coming down, I was brought back down from this beautiful place, and I was given that little lift that I kind of brought that little feeling in your tummy when you're being lifted and brought down, but it was so gentle, and I was brought right back down into that beautiful meadow. And I woke up. I felt love. I felt peace. The little bit I saw was beautiful, gorgeous. And more than anything, I felt love. And that's when they're saying, seek those things that are above, where there's love beyond your imagination, beauty beyond your imagination, care. Me, even now, it's coming to me, even me walking in the meadows, there's just a freedom and a peace, and it was just beautiful where I was. That's what we're seeking. What am I saying? During that time, the Lord just put so much in me. Why? I put this flesh under subjection. And in 30 days, literally, I was set free from everything in my relationship, my past relationship. The bullet holes, if you want to call it that. And the bullet holes, I'm sure that I gave off as well. And I was free. And because of that, I continued to hunger after God. It was not just about the relationship. It's about the complete work that God does in you. The complete work that he does, and he cleanses you. My brothers and sisters, no matter what you're going through, if you find that you're just doing the same old thing over and over again, you have to get to a place that you want to truly surrender to God. Before I got to the place where the Lord came and just got me, it felt like he was not answering me. It felt like he was not hearing me. And things got worse. I got worse. Everything got worse. But I continued to tenaciously pray and ask God. I feel like, just like perhaps what Hannah went through before the Lord blessed her womb. There's something that you want and you just don't seem to be able to get it. And then you're tormented by it, because Hannah was tormented by the other wife that had children. But she would always go and pray. And she would just, when she's moving her lips, Eli thought she was drunk. But she was praying so fervently. And that's just where I was. I kept praying and kept praying and kept praying. And when the Lord came, when I got a hold of the Lord, he got a hold of me, and I felt that peace and that presence. I said, God, I don't want to lose this. And you know what? I haven't lost that since. This was years ago. That fervency, that thing that he did, that Jesus did, has never left me and has kept me where I'm at. What am I telling you? You have to want to be free bad enough, man, that even if it seems like it's not changing, you just got to stay where you're at and keep praying. You wait on God. The thing is, we don't want to wait. We want to give God a timeline. We got to get to a place that we humble ourselves enough to say, God is God. And no matter how long I got to wait, he's God. Nonetheless, I got to stay right here and I'm going to wait. And when you're waiting and he comes, when he speaks to your spirit and puts you to that fast, he may start you small. It may not be 30 days like me. Don't try to do things like that just off the cuff. He may tell you an hour today. I want you to give me an hour today. Be faithful to him. Give him that hour. He will say to you, I want you to fast this day. You planned on going somewhere and doing something. The Lord may drop it in your spirit. I want you to fast today. It's Saturday. You normally will be going to the gym or whatever. I want you to fast. I want you to fast today. I want you to focus. I want you to give me these 2 hours. Do it. Because I'm here to tell you, he'll change your life. You don't have to have done an absolute 30-day fast like I did. God will change you. There's people, they've fasted a day and things changed. You know what I'm saying? That was for them, for whatever reason. But that's not always going to be the case most of the times. Some things, guys, you're going to have to pray. You're going to have to fast. You're going to have to bring that flesh under subjection to cause that stronghold to be broken. Those bondages, those strongholds, those beliefs that you've had. When the Lord begins to pull back the layers, man, you're going to be looking and thinking about this one thing. You were thinking about the stronghold, the struggle you had with your anger, the struggle you had with women, the struggle you had with lust for men. And you're going to realize as he begins to change you, he's going to show you way more. Way more. Some of it you're going to be like, Lord, just leave me. Just let me go. Because you're just so frightened by what's there. But stick with the Lord and he'll set you free. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. When God frees you, you'll never go back to foolishness. When God frees you, you'll never go back to certain things again. When God frees you, you won't have the appetites for certain things again. Trust him. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you. He's got you in the palm of his hands. Certain things, guys, you got to up the ante. That means, Lord, whatever it takes, I want you. I'm going to stay put. And I'm going to obey you. Deny this flesh. This flesh gets fed all day. You go to the store, you're hearing something. You're hearing music. You pull up at the drive-thru, you hear something. You hear in the car behind you, the car in front of you, the car next to you. You go to the nail salon, there's music playing there. You go to the shopping center, there's music playing in there. There's plenty of things for your eyes to look at. You don't have to go anywhere to see somebody in a bikini. You can be driving and see this picture on a billboard. You could look at a magazine. You could just be going to get a book and you see a man without a shirt on. You can be on Facebook doing one thing and all types of stuff. Your spirit man gets fed all day. Your flesh is fed all day. It's fat. Sometimes you have to deny it, guys. Otherwise, it will overtake you. Get in your mind. All right, guys. Stay encouraged. Seek the Lord. Check out the video. Make sure you're in my playlist. Just putting fasting in my search engine and you'll see it. Fasting 101 for beginners. I was going to add it, I was going to pin it. But the Lord has just laid it in my spirit that some things I have to not always be putting everything down in the pin, to pin everything. Some things I will as he instructs me. But he's saying this time people have to have a desire to want to know. Let them search out certain things that they want to know and that they want to find out instead of always handing everything. Right? So again, I'm not saying that my other videos in the future I may not have anything pinned, but this particular video I was thinking to do that, and the Lord said no. If they want to know and they want to seek me out, let them search out, let them look for, seek out that video, and then he'll do the rest. Seek him out in prayer, guys. Seek him out. He's right there. Don't put him on your timeline. Time does not exist for God. Only his existence, only his spoken word. And you must be in a position to be able to accept that. And if you can't accept that, then, that's also a choice that he's given you. All right, guys, peace.